guys, SammyT1520. This is going to be my first video with a Nerf mod. It's just on the Nerf Dart Tag Gun. I'm pretty sure it's the newer model. But this is all you're going to need. It's really simple. Phillips head screwdriver with a long tip so that you can get into those holes with the screws. A bowl or a small container to put screws in and other parts that you're not going to need or that you just don't want losing, and 5 nickels. The nickels are part of the mod. You're also going to need a drill. I've already used the drill, so I don't have it with me right now, but the drill is just to get a lot more power in the gun. So just my workspace here, I'm just sitting on the floor in my room with a big piece of cardboard and a nice light and a bowl, and that's all I really need. It's just putting my workspace is really easy to find things that I lose. I actually did a mod on my Nerf barrel break. That is this gun. I kind of messed it up, but I just need to find a spring. I lost a spring and the whole thing got messed up. But so let's start our mod. So we have a lot of screws on the actual body, and I've already removed them all so that we can make this video quicker. So all you're going to do is take out all those screws with your Phillips head and then gently take this piece off. We're not going to do anything with this piece, so just put that to the side. And now we have this part of the body. There's a hidden screw right up here, and I've already removed that also. You're also going to need to take off this part to cock it. There's also another hidden screw right here. I've also removed that. You don't need to take off anything on the back. So now you just take off the whole frame of the gun. A couple pieces might come loose, like the dart holder. Actually, something cool I've also modded just to make it look cooler. I took off the frame of the dart holder and this tip that has the sight on it from the gun. So now it looks like that. But, so I've already completed the modifications. And I was just going to open up the gun and show you. So all it really is you stick 5 nickels right behind the spring, right here, and that compresses the spring more, so it gives it more power. And then I did actually, so just take this whole plunger out. This is the plunger, and you can see right through it. I took the entire air restrictor out. And also, one little thing, there is a tiny, tiny little hole right under that tape. And so I just taped over that so the air is more direct coming through it. And it makes a huge difference. There is no air restrictor in there whatsoever, so there's no air that can't get through. So it just goes right through and lets it get a lot more power into this gun. That's where you're going to need the drill. You're just going to really carefully drill out the air restrictor, which is also a cool thing because it allows you to shoot any dart you want. So you can shoot dart that comes with it, the stock dart, the Velcro dart, the sticky dart, the whistler dart, and then your average orange tip dart. These ones usually fly the best with any modified gun I have, just because they seem to be the most aerodynamic. Stickies don't fly that well. They're just so big. Nobody really uses stickies anymore. But so you just take the air restrictor out, and then you got to be really careful because all these springs there and there. That's how I lost my spring on my barrel break. It just went shooting out, and I couldn't find it, so now it's gone in my room of mess. And so you're going to want to stick that air constrictor back in there, the plunger, sorry, and line up your nickels. You can put more than 5 nickels, but it just is very hard to get it back together. And now, this spring that popped off, there's a bigger end and then there's a smaller end. You want to put the bigger end on the screw hole over here, but first you want to put the smaller end on the metal rod that helps you load it. And that just allows it to spring back after you load it. It's now, that's the mod all done. Just drill out the air restrictor, tape over that tiny hole. It makes a huge difference. And put your nickel. So I call this just a nickel mod. Just taking out the air restrictor. Like I said, you can take out these parts. They don't mean anything to the gun. It just makes it look a little bit cooler in my opinion. But so now you're gonna reach over and get your other parts that I said you didn't need. Get the whole frame. Everything is done. Make sure everything's back where you got it. And then just line all the holes up, and you've got to really make sure everything goes where you got it from. And once you get it all together, then it's just a great gun. It can shoot a lot further now. There we go. If the nickels get in the way, just give them a little poke with your finger, and it will close. Now just put up this again. There is dangers of modding your gun, like wrecking it. I sort of wrecked my barrel brake because I lost that spring. And so now only one of the barrels shoots. It does have a lot more power than it used to. I took the air restrictor out, stretched the spring a bit, and taped over that hole. So that's all there is to this mod. Now it shoots any bullet you want. Like I said, Velcro, orange tip, whistler, or sticky. It shoots any of them now because that air restrictor also had the thing that held the dart right there. And so now it can hold any dart you want, so you can stick any dart you want in there. If you are playing a nice game of dart tag, you will fool your friends and parents by, you can shoot them across the room, across the yard, and you can actually get a lot more range out of this now that the air can just go straight through it, and now that the nickels are in there, it's actually a much better gun. Just to show you that it does shoot, I will shoot it right here and now. Guys, do not shoot it when you're not screwed together yet. But I'm just going to do it to show you because it's actually kind of dangerous because it could go flying. And guys, now that the air restrictor's gone, there's going to be a little tab in there. And so once your dart hits that little tab, don't push it any further because it will just get jammed. And so now you just cock it, and it does shoot the stickies. This is the orange tip. Does shoot that with a lot of power, as you just heard, hitting the heater. Now the stock dart, that one gets a lot of power too. And now this whistler, this one did come with the barrel brake, but I use it for all my guns now that I've modded almost every single one. So yeah, now you're done modding your dart tag gun. So remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks, I'll hopefully be uploading some more mods. And another mod, this is my brother's gun, but I helped him modify it. It's just the Maverick. We did a penny mod, so we put pennies in this instead of nickels, which doesn't make a difference. It's just in the dart tag gun, the pennies wouldn't fit because they just go into the spring. This is called the barrel drop mod with the penny mod. So instead of it just coming out, sometimes it doesn't do it. Instead of it just barrel coming out like an inch, like this, it drops all the way out like this. And that required like a lot of time, and this is a pretty complicated gun for modding, but it works great. It has even more distance than it used to. So thanks for watching, and have a good day. Bye.